I'm Joe Cardwell, and I'm running for City Council, Place 1 in Orange Beach, Alabama. You've probably seen me around town. I'm the guy that drives the old Ford F-150. Matter of fact, it's a 1991. You probably see me in the gym, a park, kayaking, or at church. I love Orange Beach. I do the same activities that you do in Orange Beach, and I love the place and want to keep life better there. I am a Republican. I have strong conservative and Christian values. I can assure you, if you elect me, I will treat each and every one of you with dignity and respect. You say, well, that's easy, Coach, to say that, but yet, where the rubber meets the road, everybody can treat people with dignity and respect as long as they agree. But when we disagree, or I differ with you on something, then I'm obligated as a public servant to treat you also with dignity and respect. I can assure you I'm not part of any political coalition, whether it be candidates seeking election or incumbents. I will not do business that way. That's not what I'm running for. I don't want to be obligated to anyone except the residents that elected me. I will not rubber stamp issues and concerns. I want to see the facts on each issue and concern that's brought to me and decide on it after I get the facts and data independently of any type of outside pressures from any one individual or group of individuals. I don't believe with a city that has the financial opportunities that Orange Beach does that we should ever have to increase taxes on our residents. That's one reason that I want to keep our great schools great. They are wonderful schools. I want to keep them great where we don't have to place a burden on our taxpayers, unnecessary burden on our taxpayers, and put our students at risk. Immediate issues. I'd say traffic growth, and not necessarily in that order. We need to do everything we can to help the traffic situation as soon as complete the Canal Road project as soon as possible. Growth. I believe in controlling growth and limiting growth. We also need a fast route over to the new 24/7 emergency room in Gulf Shores. I believe in giving back to the residents. We can give back to the residents with our potential financially. I think we can provide a residents-only beach and parking. I have more here that I can't get to at this time, but I'd hope you call me. My number is 251-752-2076, and I'll close with this. This election, it's not about me. It's not about these other candidates. It's about you, the residents, and the city employees of Orange Beach, Alabama.
All right, sir. One of the challenges faced by many of our local businesses is finding and maintaining adequate staffing to operate their business year-round. The challenge is complex and changes throughout the year based on our tourist seasons. But a large part of the challenge appears to be due to lack of educational and training opportunities and affordable housing options in our area. Are you aware of such workforce development issues, and how would you help our businesses address those challenges?
Penny, I think that is a problem, and it's probably been enhanced with the COVID situation and then hiring employees back. And it's probably worse now than before the COVID-19 situation. I do believe that we have to reach out in certain situations to other communities locally here, and I believe that it would be my responsibility if a group of business people came to me. I believe as a councilman, they licensed in the city of Orange Beach that I go out to them and help secure employment, even if it means some type of substitute to help get them in here, get employees in here. Some other ways I think I think a committee might be in order, a citizens advisory committee made up of the people that affects our business people. I think they've got some pretty good ideas. They've studied it more than I have. I think they just need our help to implement it. I think an advisory committee made up of businessmen would certainly be in order in that situation. Other than that, Penny, giving them support, letting them know that when they come to you with a question, you're going to treat them with respect and dignity, and no question is a dumb question. And putting your phone number out there, 251-752-2076, where they can call you at any time. I think that's important.
As our local area economy grows, we need investments to expand and improve existing infrastructure. Such investments include things like better educational facilities, quality health care facilities, continued traffic improvements such as new roads and bridges, expanding access to high-speed internet, and better access to our natural resources and public facilities. What infrastructure issues would you like to address, and would you support continued investments to expand and improve our existing infrastructure?
Absolutely, Penny. That's a question that all of us are faced with every day. And I go back to the traffic situation. Right now, we are in a project to complete Canal Road, and this is definitely going to make things better. I compliment the mayor and our council, our present council, for getting this started. Now the council coming up, I think it's very important for every council member to help Director Cooper, who I was able to meet just by chance a few days ago, and ALDOT can complete this project as soon as possible by helping them get over any hurdles that they might encounter. That's really more than a Band-Aid, but most of us have talked about it, and I really think that, and I would love to be part of that delegation, that we need to go back to Montgomery at least one more time, meet with the governor, meet with the appropriate legislators, meet with the ALDOT officials and the state park officials, and ask them if there's any possibility to build an above park highway from the expressway over to the beach road. And believe me, I love the park as much as anybody. I spend more time there than anywhere else. But I think we need to meet with them face to face and ask them again, will you give us permission to build the road, the highway, and will you also permit it? And if that's the case, that would do more to solve the traffic than anything else, I think, and would be a permanent solution to what we have.
Large events that are hosted in our area attract hundreds of thousands of tourists and help stimulate our local businesses throughout the year. Such large events have been proven to benefit our local economy, but must also be balanced with the local quality of life issues. Do you have a position on the concerns with our area hosting such events that attract large crowds, and what might you do to address those citizens' concerns?
Well, Penny, it is a concern of residents, and I'm really, to be honest with you, I'm a residents first person. But I realize how much our businesses and how much we are in need of tourism. If you don't believe that, just think back a few months ago, a few days ago, when this operation shut down and everything come to a grinding halt. The businesses, instead of having a few in there, they had absolutely zero. The occupancy rate went down below 30%. The issue has got to be addressed. Growth, but on the other hand, we've got to attract tourism, but on the other hand, we've got to be real careful that we don't negatively affect our residents. And for example, traffic, go back to traffic again, can be affected by tourism. I think the shuttle is certainly, we need to enhance the shuttle situation. I think that is just a smart thing to do, and any way we can, we need to enhance that situation. But primarily, our residents, there are a lot of things I'd like to do for our residents. One thing, if we could create, and I think we've got the financial opportunity in Orange Beach to possibly have a residents-only beach and parking lot. And that way, with a card or some type of identification, they wouldn't be hindered by tourism. It would be set up ahead of time. I think that would be a great opportunity for us.
What is your position on how the city could balance the desire to encourage economic development with the need to limit certain businesses from operating within the city? And more specifically, do you think the city should have a role in controlling access to available food options, such as allowing food trucks to operate within the city or not?
Just like everybody else, I want the economy to certainly thrive down here, but there's certain businesses, because I like the family style approach and what we've got now in Orange Beach. And some businesses that come in here don't enhance that and doesn't make life better here. One is a tattoo parlor. I think we well within range that they can find a tattoo parlor without moving it into our municipality. The food truck situations, I completely understand. We got restaurants that are, boy, they're really trying to survive and have been for a while. Certainly not now. Food, and if it takes anything away from our local businesses, then I would not be in favor of that. I believe there is a fine balance. I believe that we need to listen to those issues. You know, I'd be more than willing to listen. But if I err, I'm on the err on the side of being conservative. I'm on err on the side of being family oriented. You know, our schools here are a tremendous asset to us. We do have great schools, and we want to keep them. We want to keep those schools great. We got people coming in here, and we've got a reputation. We've got a standard to keep, and we don't want anything to take that away from us.